Yeah, I mean, for a rapper,
That's the man. It's every worst nightmare.
Damn, but I'm saying like Stefon Diggs is in a 4-year, $69 million contract.
That's what I'm talking about, man. It's money. He got one of them bodies, them whole life. And man, that'll make him cry. Man, have sitting somewhere on the bridge, dangling his feet. You hearing the people say, man, don't jump, man. Just come on down, let us talk to you. You just up there trying to think. You ain't thinking about jumping, but you thinking about it. Homie, that's the worst nightmare. If for your broad that you once loved, and she done went and got with more money than you, and he's athletic. Homie, that's all of our secret for as a man is one of them.
But I said
the biggest in. What the hell?
TV.
What the hell?
TV.
What the hell?
TV.
What's going on with everybody out there today, man? Welcome back to What the Hell is TV, where everything we react to, you gonna be like, what the hell is? So look, man, we picking back up on the Charleston White and Say Cheese latest interview. Already touched on 2 segments of the video. This is gonna be the 3rd one, and we're gonna have some more probably too, because this is a long interview. But we're gonna get into this one, man. I don't quite know. Like I said, it's a blind reaction, so I don't know what he finna be talking about next, you know, but I'll find out, and that's how I make my title or whatever, you hear me? Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. If you like the content and you make it to the end, uppercut that like button, and let's go.
he's feeling it now, huh? OffSet.
What? Man, shit. Man, I'm crying. Man, time talking about hurting about it, man. I don't play about my kid. This ain't about the kid. He don't give a damn about that hairstyle, nigga. You care about that athletic dick, pouncing in your woman. Then she bringing in other women in it. And everybody swinging on that boy monkey ball. I be mad at the motherfucker. Me and my girl used to have threesome, and she over there in all them other hoes swinging on that monkey ball.
You didn't have to cut me off. I got you, homie.
Let's go.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Oh, hi, Mark.
It's payback time.
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Think I be mad at the motherfucker too. Threatening violence. I understand it's just a hurt man. But you a player. Yeah, just get on over here on the injury reserve list. Stretch it out a little bit. Try to have you some non-contact practices. You know, before you get back out on the field. But don't be angry. Cause you done got injured. No. If you're real with yourself, if you done dished it out, you ought to be able to take it. If you done dished it out, you ought to be able to take it. In such a way where, you don't make yourself look like no lame. Yeah, you can hurt in style. Just don't say nothing.
Yeah, I mean, for a rapper,
That's the man. It's every worst nightmare.
Damn, but I'm saying like Stefon Diggs is in a 4-year, $69 million contract.
That's what I'm talking about, man. It's money. He got one of them bodies, them whole life. And man, that'll make him cry. Man, have sitting somewhere on the bridge, dangling his feet. You hearing the people say, man, don't jump, man. Just come on down, let us talk to you. You just up there trying to think. You ain't thinking about jumping, but you thinking about it. Homie, that's the worst nightmare. If for your broad that you once loved, and she done went and got with more money than you, and he's athletic. Homie, that's all of our secret for as a man is one of them.
But I see a lot of guys speaking out saying that she went from a guy cheating to a guy that has multiple girls too. Anyway.
Hold on, no. She ain't trying to marry this. She just trying to have fun, so this don't hurt no more. See, this hurt over here. Yeah, I'd have left this cheating. I expect him not to cheat. I don't expect him not to cheat.
He's still gonna hurt her.
I don't expect him not to cheat. So how you gonna hurt me when my expectations are not there? Me and you ain't getting in this relationship to be in a monogamous, committed, faithful relationship. hoes together. Baby, I got a new one. Let me see. This one, y'all, see, y'all ain't never had money, so this one, baby, say this. I just mentioned, let me see her. I won't leave the phone on, let me hear her. This one of them. We don't expect that. It's the unrealistic expectation where we come into this. These ain't two poor people feeling sorry for each other on the rebound, trying to mask hurt. Man, this woman, you heard what she said? I listened to her. I ain't listening to y'all. She said in such a sincere voice, I became friends with this nigga. This a fly nigga. He already know what I'm going through. I ain't telling him, but he want that pussy. She don't know he want the pussy, but he making it be known. Hey, how you doing? No different when you jump in the whole DM you ain't talked to in a while. Sniff trying to bark back up the tree. How you doing? He just so happened to catch it in one of them down moments. Man, woo, woo, woo. So he macking on her through text messages. As she said, she would look up one day and the would message her at the right time saying the right thing. Conversation always rule the nation. So over time, they develop a friendship. She's still trying to pack foul and play foul with the rap. He peeling away with the conversation and texting, letting her have her space. He got her. So they ain't jumping into nothing. We thinking they done jumped in. The niggas that got something about this is the niggas that hating.
Women, it always start off with a woman having fun, and then slowly he laying the pipe down over time. She gonna want more. And then over time, she's gonna start screaming and yelling on YouTube and
You thinking about broke hoes. You ain't talking about the woman that got all this money. How much money they just posted and said she almost a billionaire?
Yeah.
When she got with OffSet, she put that in a Rolls Royce or one of the badass cars. We seen it. She had the blunt already in the ashtray. Nigga, she had a bag of money. You describing a woman, this a hoe. This a hoe who used to drug men and rob them. So she know how to handle it. This a hoe who done sold pussy. How you think she got him back to the room to drug him? In the name of selling pussy. It's a broad that's been in the strip club who come up out the strip club. From the strip club to where she at. This ain't the regular kind of woman that's gonna be getting you some pussy and fall in love just because you're...
I don't think a hoe stays with a man for 8 years.
Yes, you do.
And hoes by her side.
Yes, you do. Y'all don't know hoes. You don't know a real hoe. A hoe at her age, hoes don't try to hoe forever.
Right.
She settled down as a hoe.
Right, man. And same time, just because they with you, don't mean they for you either. You feel me? You know, she got money or whatever. So, you know, I'm saying like it's hoes who with good men who taking care of them, giving them a place to stay with a roof, giving them a car to drive, but the whole time they still hoeing around because they sneaking with other cats. You feel me? And so that's what he meant. That's what I think he mean. You feel what I'm saying?
She was not too long ago out of the strip club, a music career. You think from the strip club to the music career, she just became a ladylike woman? She was just drugging men. She was just for fighting. So she hadn't had children. Most niggas put a baby in a hoe change for the baby. But she still got her hoe ways. She gonna go hoe up on this baby or daddy. Y'all don't know a hoe. So a hoe is looking for the right man, whether it's a trick or whoever, that'll change her life.
Yeah.
But she'll evolve from what she was. So she'll play whatever role he put her in that's beneficial. Hoes is about benefits. It ain't got about feelings. It's about a benefit with a hoe. So a hoe will put up with way more than what a woman will put up with for the benefits.
Right.
A hoe don't care about the feelings. So he met her as this rap icon. She ain't no motherly woman, a rap icon. He put a baby in her. We start watching her go from being this to a mama wife. We watching this. So we watching a hoe go from being what she was to a mama and a wife. And being faithful. There's no tabloids. There's no nothing saying she been doing this. It's all on him. He the one. We watching him run back to her on stage, baby, I'm sorry, baby, with the blunt, baby, I'm sorry, baby. She performing. We watching this. We watching this hoe take him back. A woman wouldn't have took all she took, public embarrassment, and took him back. A woman wouldn't have done it. She would have been gone. She would have been gone. But a hoe, she gonna stay down. With all that public embarrassment she took. A hoe would have stayed there.
Nah, I get what Charleston White's saying, but like, you know, a woman would too, you know, if they really love a man, you know, first few times, you know, eventually they would get it right and move on. But, you know, they got good women who take men back all the time. You know what I'm saying?
A woman, she wouldn't have let Stefon dig while she was pregnant with her husband, baby. A hoe will. A woman will not let Stefon dig while she was pregnant with her husband, baby. But a hoe will.
I think with any woman in the world, right time, right person, hoe or not.
No. A woman, most don't know a hoe and most don't know a woman. Homie, some woman, I don't care what the situation is, she ain't giving her dignity up for what she feel at this moment, and she still got to be a woman tomorrow.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Not to judge the situation, but if dude did hit her when she was pregnant, I feel like that's so disrespectful, not to yourself, but to the baby. Like, you know, that's disrespecting your baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, your child is in you when you letting another man. I don't know. That shit just don't sit right with me. That shit weird to me. You know. It's crazy. Like, I don't know. It might sound stupid, but when my baby mama was pregnant with my daughter, like, I used to feel funny even having sex, you know what I'm saying, with her, knowing she pregnant, my baby, and I don't know, that shit just felt weird, bro. Maybe I'm weird, y'all might say I'm weird or tripping, but I don't know, that's just me. So for another nigga to hit your baby mama or whoever, like someone who pregnant for you, and she let another nigga hit, or just a woman who pregnant and you let another man hit, that's crazy to me. That shit just don't sit right with me. I don't know, bro.
You still got to be a woman tomorrow.
A few years ago, you told me all women were the same.
I ain't never said that. All women are designed the same by God. All women don't act the same. All women are the same. All of them emotionally respond, but all of them don't act the same. Homie, there are some women, I don't care how bad they hurt, you ain't because they hurt. I know some women, I don't care what they going through, I don't care what the man did, you not fit to lay your demon spirits on my innocent baby in my womb.
That's what I'm saying.
You a whoremongering
man.
You've been laying with all these different women. You think I'm fit to impart those spirits in my baby, and you've been sleeping with strippers who's possibly been molested? You want to put those molested spirits into my baby, where my baby draws because you lay those spirits? Come on now, you want to transfer all these spirits into me as a pregnant woman with an innocent child. Do you know how sacred it is for a woman to be pregnant? That nobody touches her? No man. That's why God made Jesus' father couldn't talk for 9 months. Because he going to be saying, man, I ain't how she get pregnant. He couldn't even talk. That's how sacred a pregnancy is. But we don't. So think a woman would do that? That's hoe. That's what a hoe would do, nigga. Not a woman.
What do you like better, women or hoes?
Hoe. Give me a hoe, nigga. Man, the women are great. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, nigga. I don't know how to interact with no woman other than yes ma'am, no ma'am. I don't know how to fuck a woman.
You can't have a conversation with a woman?
I can have a great conversation with a woman. Did you hear what I said? I don't know how to fuck a woman. I don't know how to try to fuck a woman.
How long does it take you to identify a hoe or a woman? Can you tell before they open their mouth?
Yeah. Body language, mannerism, body posture.
He talking about he don't know how to fuck a woman, man. Like the same way you fuck that hoe. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. A woman, just like he say, they got the same type of ways. That's one thing. A woman want to be penetrated. They go for hoes too, you know. Women in general, man. You know what I'm saying? They want you to beat it up. You hear me? Because I don't care how good a woman is. If you ain't doing it right, laying the pipe down, man, hey, she gon' want that feeling, bro. And she might just want eventually roam off, bro. You know, even good women. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Maybe I can be wrong, but come on, man. They want their hair pulled too. They want their ass smacked. They want to get called out their name. Like, yeah, that's the definition of the term a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. You know what I'm saying? Ain't it?
In eye contact.
Body, okay, posture.
A hoe looking around. A woman don't look around. A hoe see everything. A woman don't. A woman got tunnel vision. A hoe see everything. A hoe see everybody watching her. Cause she's scanning and looking. Choosy Susie. The hoe looking to make eye contact with the, but the woman ain't. The woman minding her business. The hoe tended, the hoe scanning and scoping. But the woman minding her business. A woman, you have to say, hey, excuse me, ma'am. Then she might stop and look. A hoe, you can say, hey, she gonna turn. Go somewhere where it's a bunch of women and whistle. Whoever responds to the whistle, that's a hoe trait. Walk and say, hey. See who responds to the hey. A woman, you have, excuse me, ma'am. Hey, miss. Or her name. It's just small things like that. You can see a lady walking, and based on how she turning her head, looking and making eye contact into the car, that's what a hoe do. A woman ain't trying to look and see who's driving by. A hoe is.
Is there a hybrid of two? Because a woman can still be a hoe on some days, though.
A woman can't be a hoe, but a hoe can be a woman. A woman don't know hoe behavior. Women don't know what hoes do. A woman don't know how to wash her pussy in the sink. A woman know how to wash her pussy taking a bath. A hoe can be a woman because she just learned, it's a learned behavior. Being a woman is a learned behavior. But a woman can't be a hoe. It's learned behavior. Where she learned, she can't be a hoe.
You need to write a book on this.
I ain't got time. I just keep teaching it through this. But a woman can't be a hoe. She don't know how to be, especially if she was raised by women.
Well, the way you're putting it, LeBron James' wife is a woman.
Of course.
You don't see her out and about trying to get unwanted attention.
A hoe want attention, a woman don't. Hoes want attention, a woman don't.
So what about IG girls?
Them hoes. Them ain't women.
I don't believe that.
A woman will not get half naked for display. That's what make a woman modest.
I think women are lonely trying to find that guy.
Women aren't lonely. Women are busy. When women are lonely, that's because they studying to get their degree.
But I think no. I think women dress half naked to thirst traps to get guys.
Lonely women don't dress half naked. Because women know they don't have to be half naked to get guys.
You could post a thirst trap and not be half naked, my nigga.
No, homie. Homie, you've never seen Jasmine Crockett look like a hoe, but she look good all the time.
But she posts a lot of pictures, right?
Not half naked.
No. But she posts a lot of pictures.
Not like this.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not. not like that. They're like this. Waist up. You don't see her cleavage. That's not the same thing.
I feel like any woman posting a lot of pictures, half naked or not, is still trying to get attention from somebody.
No, they're not. Jasmine Crockett is a congressman. She has a social media page. Most women don't post a lot of pictures. Most women are at work. Homie, you're trying to compare women to what you see on Instagram. Why you think you don't never see any normal looking women on Instagram?
Right.
All the women you see on Instagram is drop dead gorgeous, 5'5". Why you don't see normal women who look like our mothers and them on there?
This is what I think. I think a lot of them are normal, good women, but they have to compete against the hoes. So they have to lower their
Women,
standard.
listen, homie, so you got women and you got ladies. Women and ladies don't look at hoes and compete. They look at them with disgust, a shame, and disdain.
Right.
Women don't look at hoes and compete.
Right.
Women are...
Right, because, say cheese tripping. Like, man, you should... Like, a woman, she's not going to feel comfortable just taking a picture with everything out or nude or whatever. You might catch her, if she on a vacation with the family or something and they on the beach, they might snap up a little picture in a bikini or swimsuit, you know what I'm saying? That'll be about the only time, but you're not finna see nothing else beyond that.
Sure, women can go years without having sex and not be bothered by not having sex. For instance, the single Maya, she's been, 7 to 10 years. Women can do that. Hoes can't.
I know a lot of good women that just love sex.
Good women don't love sex. Good women love sex with the men they love.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You keep trying to compare hoes.
Nah, I think it's not.
You keep saying women, but you mean hoes.
I don't think.
So do your mama like sex with a bunch of men?
No.
Come on now. You see how quick you said no? So when you say women, say my mama.
Say cheese trying to save them hoes.
When you say women, say my mama.
I don't think everything is as black as white as you make it seem.
You making it seem in black and white because you putting all women in the category, and I'm separating them. I'm saying women do this, ladies do this, bitches do this, hoes do this. You keep saying all women, and I'm saying, no, Sean, not all women, nigga. Only a certain kind of woman who have a hoe trait would do this. Women save themselves. Women secretly go in their room and play in their pussy and don't let nobody know they did this. Yeah. A hoe get on there and talk about the rose. A woman don't let nobody know what toy she used to play with. Yeah. A woman ain't finna go post home because that's not her attraction. Yeah. That's the hoe. That's the bitch. A woman isn't worried about what the world sees her as. So she don't pay attention to the world. All right. Homie, a woman is, we don't get to see many. So it's hard for us to say, man, that's what a woman to do. But nigga, women post on social media all the time. It just ain't their ass showing. That's the hoe. Want you to see the figure, the ass, the shape. The woman is satisfied with her pretty face, no makeup. Relax. I know women like that too, who don't post naked, but when you know them, they are hoes. Did you hear what you just said? When you know them. When you know them. That's what you want from your woman. You want your woman for you to know she a hoe and nobody else. That's why it says what? Lady in the streets, right? But freak in the sheets.
I just said that.
You just said a mouthful. When you know them, that's when they let you know, Sean. Damn. Shout out to the hoes. I'm looking for a good one. A law hoe. So Cardi B, that's a hoe. Man, that's a real live hoe. That's what they've been trying to run us from. A woman like her who can change her life for the man that she'll change her life for. Nicki Minaj. Yeah. I'm saying, is she a good woman? Yeah, she's a good woman. And the reason why I say that is because I personally know people who knew Nicki from the Gucci days. And money, I got a lot of admiration and respect for Nicki Minaj, because she for sure, I know many people. Shout out to Miss Nah. Now Nicki didn't open that pussy up to get
And
that
a lot
shit.
of niggas wanted Nicki, boy.
Yeah, so I got a lot of respect for her.
What about a Sexy Red?
She done fucked quite a few with many. But hey,
Why he bring
that's
her
a
up,
real
man?
hoe, and she make it be known she a hoe.
I don't really think she's a hoe. I think that's for play. I think that's
No,
a character. I don't think she like rap guys. I think she like street guys.
Most street guys trying to pretend to be rap guys. Once she find out that they ain't real street guys, then she quit. But nah, she ain't pretending. And I personally done been to her town and done talked to nah, she really from what now? Ain't playing. You just saw she had a baby. About a year we're back in it. No, she ain't playing, nigga. Anybody that'll promote STDs in the name of a lip gloss. A woman would never. A woman wouldn't even dare play like that.
Right.
But a hoe will. Cause a hoe done been burnt a couple of times. And yeah, shit, yeah. So nah, she with the shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop this video right there, man. But yeah, that was some good stuff he touched on. He basically was talking about the Cardi B and OffSet situation, but then they just got to talking about women in general, hoes and bitches and sluts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, it's kind of obvious, you know, the difference between a woman and a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things. A hoe do, a woman just not gonna do it. She not gonna do it because she don't feel comfortable. You know, that ain't in her nature. You know what I'm saying? Hoes want a lot of attention. You know, a woman want attention, but she want attention from her partner, from her man, you know, not from any and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. But do I think women like sex, like, you know, yeah, they, you know, but whoever they with, you know, they want to get their hair pulled, they want to get their ass smacked just like the hoe, you know what I'm saying? But she want to do that with her lover, you know, with her husband or whoever she dealing with. Well, man, look, appreciate y'all. If y'all made it this far through the video, man, uppercut that like button for me. Y'all have a blessed and safe day out there, man. Till the next one, I'm out.